Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Johan Yusof, Malaysia Pro Wrestling's ring announcer and lead play-by-play announcer. And with us today, we have the D. It's good to have you here, the D.
What do you want?
Well, we have a few questions that I need to ask you regarding the events that have happened lately.
Okay, wait, hang on. Before you start with all your questions, what is this? What is this?
It's
You asked me to come for an interview, and you get this stupid makeshift cardboard crap. Can you at least get a better set than this? Huh? You call me down here, you come with this ridiculous. I can buy this off like for 10 ringgit or something like that. Faster lah, whatever you want. Hurry up.
very well, the D. So first things first, let's talk about Visual Arts Expo. During the main event between Shaut, the Kid, and Dave Invictus, you somehow appeared via video to distract Shaut. What was that all about?
What was that all about? GM Nadia never booked me in any match. I've been saying this over and over and over again. Every single event except maybe Uprising because I demanded it. I'm not on the card. Why? Does she have something against me or what? Huh? All the fans are telling me, "Oh D, why are you not wrestling? Why are you not wrestling?" Because of GM Nadia. Of course, I don't care anymore. Right now, I'm just gonna go in, like the main event. I'm just gonna appear out of nowhere, do whatever I like, distract whoever I like. That's about it.
But, you know, the whole thing with you and Shaut going back all the way to PG Mania 5 up until even at Uprising where you sort of interfered in this match against Chris Panzer for the MyPW World Regional Championship, and then to Visual Arts Expo where you caused him to be distracted due to your video. What vendetta do you have against Shaut? I mean, is it regarding him being a wrestler, or are you going after his World Regional Championship? What's the story about?
What's the story about? Shaut claims to be the pioneer of Malaysia Pro Wrestling. The pioneer, the person who created the big pro wrestling scene in Malaysia. In fact, I was the first one who started wrestling elsewhere. Okay? I wanted to bring pro wrestling back to Malaysia, but out of nowhere, this I can't even find the words to describe this cheap version of Matt Hardy, okay, comes up and starts creating this, "Oh, I am the Big Daddy Shaut of Malaysia. I'm a pro wrestler. I will create a big pro wrestling thing." Look, he doesn't deserve to be the champion. Okay, that's number one. GM Nadia created the World Regional just for him. Okay, put him in a main event against someone who doesn't even know how to wrestle properly. Alright? And then obviously he's going to win. I was there to cheer him. I was there to at least try and cheer him on. I put my good heart to it, but I thought I would get a shot after that. Look what happened. GM Nadia keeps giving out the title shots to first a Filipino, and then what, a Thai guy, and then after that, now, oh, don't get me started with Eurasian Dragon, man. Don't get me started with this guy. Okay? Shaut doesn't deserve to be champion. Alright? He hasn't faced any Malaysian wrestler for the title. Not yet. He hasn't defended it at all against Malaysians. You know why? Because he's scared. He's scared that the D will beat him and take his place and be the #1 pro wrestler in Malaysia.
Now, in a very interesting turn of events, Commissioner Dante confronted Shaut right after Visual Arts Expo was over and said that he wanted him to defend the MyPW World Regional Championship against you. However, General Manager Nadia stepped in and instead had Shaut defend the MyPW World Regional Championship against the Eurasian Dragon on July 15th at Wrestling City, Asia. So, what are your thoughts on that? I mean, you almost had that championship bout, only to have it slip right under your hands.
What are my thoughts? Commissioner Dante, being the tool as he is, alright, he can try and create that match. Alright, but in the end it's still GM Nadia's little, you know what I'm gonna say, apparently I can't say this kind of words here. Okay, so it's still GM Nadia's little puppy dog, okay? So I guess, you know, this title match against Eurasian Dragon, I personally think GM Nadia just doesn't want, like I said just now, GM Nadia just doesn't want me to be in the title picture because she knows for sure I'm going to beat Shaut. Because I don't stop at anything. I will win it however I want it, and I will make sure I'll do it. Any other things?
Having said that, what are Shaut's chances against the Eurasian Dragon? You know the Eurasian Dragon pretty well, just as well as you know Shaut. How do you think this match is going to go down? Do you think Shaut will leave Wrestling City Asia with the World Championship Championship? Or will the title fall into the hands of the Singaporean himself, the real Singapore hero, Eurasian Dragon?
What are the chances? Look, the Eurasian Dragon is someone who keeps on losing to low-card superstars in Southeast Asia. He went against the top dog of his company and he still lost. He hasn't won a championship in his life and probably will never have. Will never be a champion, and that's just the way he is. He's a second-rate guy. There's no way someone like him can grasp such a prestigious title. On the other hand, there's Shaut. Obviously, he has the belt. Obviously, I hope he wins. I hope he wins so that he can retain that title and bring it back to Malaysia so I can take it away from him. His chances actually are pretty high against Eurasian Dragon, if I were to say that.
Now the question is,
What is the question? You've been asking so many questions. Can you just conduct a proper interview?
Okay, will the D be at Wrestling City Asia come July 15th?
Why do you want to know?
It's just a question I'd like to ask. Will you be there?
Do you think I'll answer that? Why don't I interview you? Do you think the D will be there?
Well, I'm not too sure myself. Maybe he will be there, or maybe he won't be there. But I'm pretty sure that maybe the D will show up to see how the match turns out and perhaps make the next challenge to the World Regional title.
Continue your question.
Well, last question. What is next for you? What's next for the D?
What's next for the D? Why are you asking questions for me to reveal my plans to you? Are you working for GM Nadia? Do you want her to know what my plans are? Huh? My plans are my plans. I will keep it. I will decide what I want to do, where I want to be, and that's my decision, and for me to know, and for no one to find out. Anything else?
Well, that's pretty much it. Thank you for your time, the D.
You better thank me for the time, damn it. Huh?
Thank you very much. And this is Johan Yusof from Malaysia Pro Wrestling signing out.